biggest opportunities for marketing professionals in the next few years, in my opinion, are video advertising, especially the explosion of made-for-the-web video content and the opportunity to advertise against it. Secondly, mobile advertising and all the possibilities of reaching an audience when they're always connected and when devices are location aware. And thirdly, targeting marketing to audiences rather than to content.
Every year, IBM surveys 1,500 CEOs to find out what issues most concern them. And this past year, the one that concerned them most was complexity. And the one that was second most compelling was creativity, because creativity provides a path through complexity. And there is more information than ever before and less understanding. So the intermediary between information and understanding is the designer, who makes the complex clear. And as long as that occurs, we've got great demand for design.
The three adjectives I'd use to describe the creative professional of the future are empowered, collaborative, and productive. I really believe that with the opportunity to take the reins on our own careers, it's truly empowering. I feel that collaboration made possible by more transparency in the marketplace and ease of connectivity and tools that you can use to collaborate across boundaries will increase and cause sort of a creative explosion that is really exciting to me. And then productive in the sense that I think independent creative professionals working on their own are going to need to be more productive, going to need to measure their output and really treat themselves as businesses rather than as just people who are reacting to a brief.
I think it is the primary responsibility of the creative professional to know how users are engaging with technology and content in new and emerging ways. Secondly, the creative professionals have to be more analytical than we've been expected to be historically. Thirdly, it would be great if creative professionals continued to be cool and creative and artistic, and it would be a sad day if there were only analytical people and no one in turtlenecks or with long hair or who has a surfboard.
Design increasingly has to be human-centered, which means that the designer has to have skills and empathy. All design needs to deal not only with multidisciplinary or sort of the seamless consideration of different media, but also we're entering an era where it is a non-polar global economy, which means that every designer has to understand not only other cultures, but has to be able to work with other cultures and understand the pushback that there might be for their cultural biases of the past.
I think as creatives, it's going to be really important for them to have diversity of thought when they're developing their various messages to speak to consumers so that they can relate to them in a way that they feel comfortable.
I feel like the role of creative professionals will evolve quite a bit. And first of all, many organizations are recognizing that they need to compete on creativity, not necessarily on sheer productivity and making things cheaper and more efficiently. Now we need to make sure that we have an innovative edge. And in order to do that, we need to hire creative professionals and not only hire them, but also empower them, give them positions of leadership.
We certainly want to see them move from a place where they are dealing with the making of objects, the creation of design artifacts, to something that is more conceptual, more strategic, and more multidimensional. We think the design mind can really make a tremendous contribution in terms of corporate positioning and corporate strategy.